Hey, this is Dave Gleason, head coach at Athletic Revolution in Pembroke, Massachusetts. I've shot some other videos recently about setting up your athletes for long-term success. Now, what about the athletes that are 14-year-old and up? What about the kids that are in high school, they're engaged in high school sports, whether it be freshman, junior varsity, varsity. They're starting to specialize a little bit. And they really want to get to the next level. What does all of that mean, and how does it relate to long-term success? How does it change, if anything, the programming that these young kids should be involved in? When I have kids come in here, no matter who they are, they're starting from ground zero with me, because I cannot assume that they have had the foundational training that it takes to do some of the activities that they may want to do, or what most people might think a high school age athlete might do. In particular, let's just talk about bar skills, lifting skills, whether it be Olympic lifting, bench pressing. It could be, again, Olympic lifting or powerlifting, any technique like that. I've had kids using a PVC pipe for months because they're going to be lifting outside of this facility. And it's my job, in my opinion, to make sure that from a fundamental standpoint, their bar skills are right on par. Now, I'm happy to say I've heard reports back that there are times where the kids that are enrolled in this program are teaching upperclassmen because they have those bar skills down. That's great, but you can see the greater problem that's still out there. And most contemporary strength and conditioning programs in most high schools around the country, it still starts on day one with max lifts. You get a freshman put with a senior who may or may not know what they're doing, and they just have to go at it and record those numbers. What we concentrate on here is movement quality, skill, because their biomotors are going to go up. They're going to lift more weight, but they're going to lift the cap on their achievement, and they're going to stay away from injury, barring the unforeseen accidents and things like that. That's what's most important. So, in my opinion, when you start taking a look at building long-term success for athletes 14 years old and up, it starts with that, a foundation. And I can't help thinking back to, boy, it would be so great to have a foundation that went back from when they were 10 to 13 years old, learning the proper skills and working on systemic strength and certainly some coordination in that age group. Even further back, 6 to 9-year-old, if they had a great physical education that was rooted in coordination training and fun, how that would have helped them get into the next level of development in terms of their physical development and what they can do when they're 10 to 13, and then it goes from there. We talk about long-term athletic development in our industry, and a lot of times it seems like, well, anything outside of 6 to 8 weeks is long-term athletic development. Well, how's this? Our program here is literally set up to take a child when they're 6 years old and carry them all the way through when they're 18. 13 years. What I say to some of the kids is, this is like going to school for your body. This is athlete school. We talk about athletic intelligence here, and that takes time. You may have heard this analogy before when especially Brian Grasso from the IYCA has spoken about using school and our public education, our education system as an example of you could not successfully go from grade 1 math to grade 6 in 3 weeks, in 6 weeks, in 8 weeks, in 10 weeks, in a 15-week program. And if you could, would it stick, or is that just cramming? We don't cram here, and I don't want you to cram in your programs either. Take the time to do what's right for your young athletes so that you're setting them up for success now. Certainly now. You're keeping them away from injury, and you are increasing their strength, more flexible, more mobile, all these different attributes that we so look for. You're increasing their speed, but you're setting them up for long-term success. Do you ever look past their high school career, their college career? If you're lucky and they end up turning professional, which we know the odds of that. Beyond that, eventually we're hoping that they're going to be an active adult, aren't we? So, with that said, just take that into account a little bit. If you'd like some more information on this and so many other topics, please check out our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/athleticrevolution. And definitely, if you haven't already, go to iyca.org. It's the only organization out there worldwide that deals solely, specifically, only with youth fitness, pediatric fitness, long-term athletic development for kids. That's it. That's what they do. It's the best resource I've ever found. I don't see anything else close to it. So, with that said, this is my little endorsement for the IYCA. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope what I said helps you. You can take that kind of philosophy and concept and bring it into your own programming. Again, thanks. This is Dave Gleason signing off from now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.